Hello. So this is the last set of videos. I think this will probably end up being in 2 videos just because I end up talking too much. So this video is going to help you complete your assignment. So the next assignment that you have to do is TWB 215 for chapter 20. So it's TWB 215. Okay, and it looks like this. It looks very similar to the handout. So notice the title, 15 TWB 215, chapter 20. And this is what this looks like on the top. I'm sorry I didn't actually make this assignment more clear. I should have had TWB 215 written up here. So make sure you have this. It's the examples for study analysis B and D. That's the homework that you will be handing in Wednesday evening by 11:59 p.m. Upload it to the Dropbox on Learn. So I'm going to start this video is going to look at the 2 types of melody. We're going to listen to these 2 handouts, the handout examples, and I will also make available on Learn horrible finale renditions of your ones so that you can listen to it as well, because I think listening will help you hear different things. But for now, before you start this video and before you start this assignment, you should know all your melodic figures, okay? At least have done some of the worksheets that we've done, as well as the chapter 18 worksheet of a previous video, so that you really understand these melodic figures. The other thing you should do is read the textbook. So I have those pages up on Learn. You should do that so that you understand the difference between the 2 types of melodies. I'm going to talk about it very briefly right now after we listen, but there's 2 types of melodies that are introduced in this chapter, and I want you to know the difference and to understand the difference between those 2. So when you're first approaching, so this handout that I have here is in the handouts package. It's not an assignment. Remember, the other one is in the assignment package. This is examples A and C. The one you're doing to hand in for homework is B and D. There are 2 pages. The first page looks like this. The second page like that. Same with when you do your assignment to hand in. This is the assignment to hand in. First page looks like that, and there is a second page. I'm going to expect both pages to be analyzed and handed in. Okay, so how do you start? First thing you need to do is name the type of melody. So there are 2 types of melody that you should have read about in the chapter, and that is in chapter 20, and there is a melody expressing harmony and then a melody decorating harmony. Okay, so, and the basic thing you need to know between the 2 of them is the melody expressing harmony, you will mostly have all quarter notes in the top. Okay, mostly all quarter notes in the top, because mostly it is leaping to chord tones. It's a very jagged melody, and it's leaping to chord tones, and it's really expressing the chord progression that's moving through the exercise. The second type of melody is a melody decorating harmony. There, we're going to take some of the ideas from chapter 19, where we talk about suspensions and appoggiaturas and rhythmic displacements. So that's the 2 types of melody. So I've given you one of each for this and one of each for your homework. So if we look at these 2, here's number 1 and here's the second one, you should see right away that there's a big difference between them. But before I actually give you the answers, I want you to listen to the 2 of these. So this is the first one. This is A. This is the sound of, well, here's what it sounds like through finale. Okay, And here is the second melody. And I want you to be thinking which one is expressing harmony and which one is decorating harmony. Okay, so this is example C now. All right, so you've now heard both of them, the one from page 1 and the one from page 2. One expresses melody and one decorates melody. What you should notice is the one expressing melody is moving around a lot. It's very jagged, a lot of broken chords. That's this first one. The melody decorating harmony is our second one. And when we analyze this, well, I'm only ever going to do the top line for both of them. But when we analyze this, we are going to see that there's an appoggiatura actually right here. We have a suspension that's been decorated over here. And the melody is generally, there's more dissonance in it. There's more passing figures. And it's a little bit of a softer or a quieter profile. Okay, so if what you can do here is write out what everything is. So the type of melody for this first one is a melody expressing harmony. And for this second one, is a melody decorating harmony.